Just one high school football area team remains. The number 2 ranked Murphysboro Red Devils. Doc Bencini Field was the place to be this afternoon for the huge Class 4A state semifinal game between the Red Devils and the top-seeded Rochester Rockets. MHS playing in its 3rd state semifinal game in school history. It was a sea of red and yellow at Doc Bencini Field today. This crowd was loud all game, and for good reason, with a trip to the 4A state championship on the line. The first half was all Rockets. Early first quarter, Rochester marching down the field. Check out this connection from Brian Zuloff to Henry Bucher. What a catch. Next play, Nolan Warzowski breaks free, and he's into the end zone untouched. RHS strikes first up 7-0. Next Rochester possession, Zuloff with the moon ball to Mason Jacobs. He hits him perfectly in stride, and Jacobs has reservations for 6. The flag guy on the sideline putting in some work today. The Rockets went into halftime with a 21-0 lead. Just over 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, Rochester with a 28-point lead. And they would add to that. Parker Gillespie under center. He hands it off to Nolan Warzowski, and he plows his way into the paint. The celebration is on for the Rockets. They led 42-0 after 3 quarters, but the Red Devils not ready to give up. Just under 3 minutes left in the game. Running clock, Gibson Fager dumps it off to senior Carmelo Abernathy. He breaks the plane for the final touchdown of his high school football career. But it just wouldn't be enough. Rochester is headed to the state championship, taking down Murphysboro 42-14. The Red Devils finished with a record of 11-2. Head coach Gary Carter was emotional when talking about this year's seniors.
You build on it. Last year we had a great group of seniors last year. And then this year, those juniors became seniors, and then, you always say goodbye to kids, and you just hate to do that. But they're, when kids do what you ask them to do, and they meet your expectations, you love them, and for doing that, and I do.
Despite the loss, the Red Devils still walked away with some hardware. They were given a plaque for appearing in a Final Four game. We'll hear from a few MHS players tomorrow night right here on News 3.